Ah, there you are.
Didn't even notice you invited me, sorry mate.
No worries. For a minute there, I thought I was on my own.
No, you were going to be, I was doing that trial, wasn't I? But I came out after 2 days, so.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, as he forgot he's coming tonight.
I just said I'd help you beforehand.
Post it to my stream.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, I couldn't find mine.
What round is this, do you know?
2, it's span it. Yeah, it's 2. I just didn't put the round in mine though.
They say round 2 in F2. This is, I think it's 3 actually. There was one before Monaco. Yeah, round 3. Austria, Monaco, and then Belgium, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. How many drivers we got in the grid tonight?
I think it was 17.
It's not too bad. Not too shabby. Just gotta wait for the drivers to ready up. What have you? If any drivers are in the stream, can they let us know the weather, please?
I did do some research. The tyre allocation is soft or mediums around here.
I mean, you actually done research. I just
Right.
fucking wing it.
Well, I asked.
That's what my research is like as well. Ask somebody.
Still research, isn't it?
Peas. Yeah, I'm going to jump on board with Total Peas as he is leading the championship. So
I'll go for. Oh, my top piece. I'll go for real
makes your way
DC.
down to Radion. Actually, Nathan's actually holding top spot and then oh, and that is quickly changed. Now Desinho holding the top spot. The one shot corner.
It changes so fast, don't it?
Yeah. Who's Total Peas drops to it looks like it's ALR Vintage. Okay, I think Total Peas also drives in ARL, so these two guys are well known to each other. And then we've got Rapid Rosie and Jay Hartnell, aka Mr. Nice, teaming up as well. Big Bold Bowls and iNemo. iNemo's new, isn't it?
He's reserving from CRL.
So I actually just noticed that Real DC has actually been disqualified or retired, one of the two. And Total Please is going to cross that line with a 1:54.7. And he takes pole by 4/10. It's a nice lap. It was a nice pole lap by Total Please there.
Well, at least it's not by about 5 seconds this time.
Yeah, true. So the running order of this race has got to be Total Peas in P1, Big Balls P2, Nathan P3, Rosie P4, Jay Hartnell P5, Forster P6, Clough P7, Ian P8, Dragon on Speed P9, Nivy P10, Santi P11, Berry P12, Desingo P13, sorry, World of Juice P14, Vintage P15, iNemo P16, and the Real DC. Rosie and Jay starting 4th and 5th. What was that? Carlin starting 3rd and 6th. so both their teams doing well, getting all the drivers into the top 10 at least now.
So who's your money on tonight then?
When do you actually have to ask?
I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going
I
to
mean,
say...
I would like to see...
I'm going to throw my money on Big Balls tonight. I have a funny feeling he's got a trick up his sleeve.
I'm going to put my money on Nathan for the feature race. And then I think for the sprint race, I would have to say... I'm not going to say yet, just until I see what happens in the feature race.
I was thinking it's a bit early to predict that one.
Yeah. The drivers setting up their strategy. I keep on going to say fuel, they don't actually have to do anything with fuel. I mean, we did get the test results back from Total P's anti-piss test. Bruce tasted it. And Bruce can confirm that he is on steroids. So, as we start up here, there's already a yellow flag. Someone's went wide into turn 1. 2 people went wide into turn 1, so already.
Jay and Claire are side by side. Jay's pulled out. I don't believe it. Oh, Carney's behind though.
Gone wide on the exit of Rouge here. Did you see that? They're all bunched up here.
Forster, because he's in the middle of the road.
I'm watching back from Jay through here. He's got Dragon speeding to signal not far behind. The flying Scotsman of the F2 league here, Ian, is not far behind as well. So I'm just looking at the tyres here, Bruce. I can see Jay Hartnell, Dragon on Speed, Vintage and Real DC all running on the medium compound. Everyone else is on the softs. We're going to jump back up here to the top 3 right now, which is Total P's, Big Balls and Nathan. You see the cars actually made up that one position on Jay Hartman. And Rosie has just received a drive-through penalty.
I was trying to figure out what was going on. I've seen people weaving, but I haven't had the notification that it's a VSC.
It didn't say a VSC on the top left for me.
I was thinking, why is everyone just slowed down for?
I knew there was a yellow flag, but it disappeared really quick.
Well, Rosie's got a good run on Nathan here. Oh, she's
she
gone wide.
Very wide.
That's slowed her down, that has.
She does have a drive-through as she got decided to do it now. She will be jumping into pits, leaving her teammate Jay to keep going here. Total P's with the fastest lap at the start with a 2:12. That is the last time I'm going to mention his fast lap, so...
Total P's is already he's got 7 tenths on the fourth.
Dragon and Speed's had a good run on the single wheel. On the exit of Rouge. And we'll see on board with this, see if he's going to manage to get anywhere close coming up to the next turn here. He had a quick look and he decided to back out of that one. We can all welcome Queen B to the stream chat. Or freaking Queen B, sorry. As we've got a yellow flag and set to 1 and 2. And that looks like it is Nivy. Nivy has span.
So is Nathan. Nathan's gone off.
Is Nathan gone off, is it?
Yeah.
Did he go off or is that the same thing?
Yeah, he's gone off into that corner after No Name. I forget the name of the corner.
He's actually got quite bad wind damage actually on the right hand side. He's lost his end plate as well. I think Nivy is also... Oh, Nivy does not have wind damage, so he managed to hold that spin to at least not get the damage. As you see, Big Balls actually pick up a 3-second time penalty.
It's a penalty doesn't mean Mr. Balls.
I kind of think this is a default, by the way, you know. Because you chose Big Balls to maybe take this one, and he already has a penalty. I chose Nathan and the span. I think the commentator curse just came up. We're very sorry about that. And you can mention what total P's just done there.
I'll just say 157.5.
Yeah. The single actually just made a really good move on Jay Hartnell there on the exit of turn 1. Now coming down from Barry on. And into a rouge. Jay looks like he went maybe a little bit wide.
Jay actually looks like he might have a run here.
No, the single's got DRS on Claw as well. On board with the single now. He is slowly catching Claw here, making the time on him. I think it may only be a matter of time before we might see a move. And it looks like it might come now.
Surely not in here.
I decided to back out of that.
That would have been interesting to watch.
Nathan just picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think the single had flashbacks to the last time he was on Spa, and me and him were actually pretty much like Club was me and the single was the single obviously. And he made the move on the inside of that turn and he ended up just clipping the curb and spinning. I think that maybe made him think twice. But he does have the run on him here. He's decided to back out again. His curb was a little bit wide on the AstroTurf.
It was time to run there.
I think that actually helped Claw out a little bit more here, as Total P's does it again.
Big Balls are still inside of him though.
I'm actually just, you know, I'm just going to offer Total P's the money to change his PSN to fastest lap. Yeah, so we've got to stay on board here with the singles. He runs a little bit wide on the exit of the rouge, but he has got to have the run on Claw here, and this is going to be an easy pass. The single actually picks up a 3-second time penalty there when he ran wide, so that's got to come into play.
Bit naughty that.
Pretty soon. So we'll actually jump on board now with, I think we've got to jump on board here with Forster actually. So there's a little bit of a fight going on here between Forster, Jay Hartnell and Dragon on Speed.
Forster's got that gearbox glitch on my screen.
He doesn't have it on mine, thank God. I hate that glitch.
Him and Ian have it.
It's the one like, you know when you sit there and you watch commentators and stuff, and they will actually sit on that person with that glitch for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's annoying. DC's about to overtake Nemo into that chicane.
I'll go back up here, I missed out on that one. I say Forster's actually dropped back a little bit here, so we'll actually jump on board Jade. Try to keep it nice and tight in between the lines. And he has got to have the DRS on Dragon on Speed as you see the single decide to jump into the pits. Maybe I'll find a look for the undercut.
On board with Rosie chasing down Ruby. Oh, she's pitted.
I forgot to sing this. I keep on forgetting how long the actual pit stops are on this F2.
Yeah, they take forever like that.
Got enough time to go make a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich.
And having
And
that.
if you're really lucky, a quick wank right before it as well.
I said nap to be PG, but alright.
I was told I don't have to be PG. Is it on board still with Jay as he's chasing down Dragon on speed? We see Nathan actually just jumped Rosie. That's made the overtake just before, but Rosie's got to have the run on Nathan now. She's got to activate the DRS. And that is going to be an easy pass. DRS only seems to work when you're up someone's gearbox, I think.
I think it depends on the track as well.
So we jump back on board with Forster as he is again close the gap to Jay and Dragon on speed. It's quite short laps actually for 50% on F2 cars here. Is Jay run really wide here?
It's 22 in Formula 1, so it is about right,
Yeah, I suppose. I can't even stand doing 10. You're so bored of it, and we do see Total P's jump into the pits, Big Balls in the pits, Ian in the pits, Santa in the pits, Fairy in the pits. So many people pitting. So we will see Clark take control of this race. He will be coming. Yeah, both of them went in the pit. I think Big Balls' pit crew was just first coming into the garage. So Clark will be taking control of this race so far. Jay's looking for a move on Dragon and speed still here. And Dragon is going to try to chase down Clark as well. Although Clark will have to pit this lap, I think. He's going to have to pit this lap. As we see, DC is actually retired from the session, and it looks like he's done it in the pits like a good boy.
He did say he might jump out halfway
See Nathan trying to make a move on Nivi here, and he makes contact with the rear left tyre coming out of Larion. That looked like a nasty crash there. I'm not entirely sure that Nivi knew that Nathan was actually there, and that will be a safety car.
That's who you want in F2 around Belgium? Safety car.
They really need to change the safety car colour on the track map. I'm like, why is there a Renault looking car at turn 1? It's a fucking safety car.
I remember in the league the commentator was trying to scroll to it one time.
They should make it like Flash or something.
Yeah, they should do something, innit?
See if it like just flashes on the map, so then at least you know you don't look like a fucking idiot like I just did. Okay, as we can see here, this safety car is
perfect
actually real clutch. As Clark, Dragon, G and Forza all jump into the pits here. But have a quick look at Total P's here. I think Total P's should take the lead of this race again.
Yeah, he will be,
As he does. See, Big Ball's back in his true position as well. Now, Clark was running P3 before the pit stops. As he got to manage to come out before the single here, and he has got to keep on his P3. The single will jump Dragon on speed to P4, so I think the safety car has actually helped out the signal a little bit more.
For me, Dragon on speed the most. He's on the soft tyres now. He's
As well, and he's got the pace to keep up, because there's a lot of pacey guys in this race, to be honest. As we're just going to sit here and watch the safety car go round and round and round. I'd expect to see probably some drivers going for the toilet and stuff as well. As you can pretty much guarantee this safety car probably will be out another lap. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes, as we see Nino just came around turn 1. All the way up to Nivi has caught up. Yeah, that was a pretty gnarly crash that Nathan. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, DC's left the session.
DC left the session. Hopefully he gets back in time for the...
He did say he wasn't feeling well just before. So down to that.
I hope you feel better, DC. As you can see here, that is, if I'm right in thinking, going by the driver grid here, that is both CRL drivers out, or as we see DC actually join. Oh, sorry, actually, Kurt is also a CRL original, as far as I'm aware.
I don't think he was doing season 1.
I actually did catch it on stream, Nathan, yeah. I just switched to you just before you got to Radion, and I seen that. To be personal, I don't actually think he knew you were there, but that kind of stuff happens, especially in F2 cars. This is why I don't do F2 car racing. I don't like it. I suck enough as it is, so I spend more time spinning than these things than anything else. I think it's a hard one to say. I think you could always put it in the incidents, mate, and I don't think Bruce actually seen it on the stream.
Nah, I missed it.
Right, yeah. I think it was just a bit of bad luck, to be honest.
Use your money off the P2 then, seeing as a...
Yeah, I don't think that's because Nathan was just saying there in the chat that he had slipstream on 2 drivers coming into Radio 1, and I don't think that helped. It was Nivi and I can't remember who the second driver was. It may have been Vintage. And obviously he's made contact with Nivi's rear tyre on the left, and he's went into the wall and done a crow zone. Actually, if that incident was in real life, that would be washing those zones, I think.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, no, I said you were going to win me and cashed out. I already know. I mentioned it. Bruce has already said the same about big balls and he ended up picking up penalties. So. Or was it Rosie? Oh, sorry, it was Rosie and Nivi that Nathan was actually next to when it happened. Yeah, I knew Nivi was there. I couldn't exactly remember who the other car was. What is this? I forgot it coming. It's so boring with the safety car in it. The safety car is coming in this lap. So I'm actually going to jump on board with balls here.
I'm on with Dragon on speed. See if you can get a good restart.
We see Vintage just over to Faded there. Not sure what's happening there. Faded's playing it very close. Faded's looking to do a jump straight away, I think. I really don't envy any of these guys now as Total Peas has floored it.
I don't know what happened to Jay Harner, but he fell like 3 seconds behind at one point, though. It's a massive gap between 5th and 6th.
actually, Total Peas has actually managed to pull a gap. He just over a second from Big Balls, so I think Big Balls is sleeping on that restart a little. I mean, we've all been there and we've all done it, to be honest. I see Designo and Claude going at it again.
Dragon of Speed's got a run on Designo. You're defending the inside.
That's a great run on Designo there. He's pulled out of it though. Can't really blame him, to be honest. I'd have probably pulled out of that one as well. And I'm not known for my pull games.
I was just about to make a comment on that.
I thought I was getting there before you this time. We actually see
picked up another penalty
on the back of Ian's. Yeah, you've seen that.
And a check penalty.
I think that's his 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's got 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Dragon of Speed hasn't picked up any yet. I have him down as 2nd place. Hopefully not commentator's curse.
Well, you still getting the commentator's curse. We've already fucked Nathan over. As Ian actually ran wide there and picked up a 3-second penalty as well. So he has another driver. There's only 5 drivers with penalties so far, so I say so far because you know it's bound to happen. We will jump on board with Rosie and Berry are actually really close here. Coming into the final straight, final proper corner. Rosie's looking at that gearbox, oh Berry. They make a little bit of contact here. Rosie's gave all the space in the world to Berry, they're giving up that position as we've had a little bit of contact.
Has just jumped in and Rosie gets the position.
I'm not sure what happened to
Nimo's got involved as well.
Dude, there's so many cars here, what's going on?
4-way battle.
Nemo did make contact with Berry's gearbox, and I think he's actually missing his left end plate here as well. Yes, he is. So that's going to give Nivi the chance to make this move here. Before Berry just come out the back again. Yeah, I'm going to leave you on board with that. As I see Dragon on Speed getting pushed out of the signal again. And he's pulled out a little bit now. Jump back down here to Nemo. He's on the gearbox of Berry. Nivi, Berry, same name. I'm not entirely sure what happened on the final turn there. I think when Rosie tried to give Berry the position back, I think Berry was actually trying to give the position to Rosie, so they're both kind of slow, and Nemo's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time and went into the back wrong.
Rosie may have to run on Vintage down the back straight.
She keeps on getting really good runs on drivers here. This is where she got the run on Berry the lap before. She may got to go to the inside here, she is. And she's made that move stick. That was a great move by Rosie. As we actually see Total Peas, aka the fastest lap, aka I don't know what else to call him, God, getting our fastest lap.
God. He's already pulled away.
He's actually got to think that now, isn't he? Listen, I said that. Dragon Speed has got the DRS on the single, but the single does have the DRS on Claw.
Interesting, Dragon Speed can try to get a slipstream.
Now if you're Dragon Speed, I know personally what I would do, because I'm used to trying to do it anyway, but if I was Dragon Speed, I would just try and stick close to these guys so he doesn't have to push it. He's automatically got to jump before the penalties. And if he keeps it the way it is just now, he doesn't lose much pace, he will actually jump into P2 because the big ball's 6 seconds.
Just under 3 seconds by
So right now as it stands, Big Ball's got all the work to do here because he has to try and gain even more time over Claude De Single and Dragon. Because right now Claude and De Single are close enough to also jump in. Total Peas is just in a world of his own. To jump back on board with I Nemo as Vintage is now in between Nivi and I Nemo. So we missed a little battle as we were on board with the guys up front, but we also see the signal getting very close to the claw. I think they made a slight bit of contact there, wheel to wheel.
Oh, and Dragon the Speed has took both of them.
And Dragon the Speed has actually took both of them through that mistake there by both drivers. I think that's just racing on it, that stuff kind of happens. As Clark has managed to get a better run here on the signal.
It is hard to leave room on the exit of that turn. You can't just drift wide. So I can imagine it in F2.
But the signal has got to have an great run here, he's got to hit the DRS. This should be an easy pass. Actually wait, Clark also has DRS because it's Dragon on speed here, and Jay Hartnell has came out with fucking nowhere. Where did Jay come from?
He was sitting behind him when Dragon on Speed was in fifth.
Alright, well he's right up onto this pack
and the
now.
battalions just helped him.
But as it stands here right now, it looks like I'm trying to do a quick math here. I'm trying to do a quick math.
Dragon on Speed is just under 4 seconds behind Big Balls now.
And he has no penalties, so he will jump him. He needs to try and keep under 6 seconds on Big Balls. So as long as he keeps it around about where he is now, he'll be absolutely fine. And if I'm right in saying, I think the signal would also jump into the final podium position because of that 6 seconds. The signal is looking to try and make a move on Dragon on Speed.
The senior needs to gain another second or so on Big Balls.
I don't think Big Balls, Big Balls has got 6 seconds.
The senior's got 3 as well.
Oh wait, yes he does actually. For some reason I forgot about the singles penalty. He actually just made a great move with Dragon on Speed in that last turn there.
Claire's taking a look at Dragon.
I think that was the same move that he was trying to make on Clark, and it obviously went a little bit wrong on the last lap, but they're on to the final lap here. As he jumping on board with Clark, as he's got to chase Dragon down to Lavion.
Claire's got 6 seconds as well now. Didn't realise that.
He's just ran wide again, but he has got to have DRS on Dragon on Speed here. I'm not sure about you, Bruce, but I know for me, I close my eyes every time I go off the roof.
I clinch, mate.
As Dragon on Speed and the signal make a little bit of contact, this should be okay.
I have a tendency to bin it there at qualifying, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. As we see Ian pick off a penalty here, I think we also seen Vera pick up a penalty just before. I think the way it is just now, I don't think Dragon on Speed can actually jump Big Balls now.
No, he needs about 6 tenths.
Yeah, he needs about 6-7 tenths here. So we're actually got to jump on board. I was going to check Big Balls warnings, but I don't have enough time to be able to do it. So we got to jump on board. Forster just picked up that 3-second time penalty as well. Nobody's got to love to see that, but it won't actually get to them. We'll jump on board with Total Peas. He has led pretty much every single lap.
Oh my god, all the penalties.
And Total Peas will be your winner. Here comes Big Balls in P2. Is he about to get jumped, or we're going to find out? I don't think he is. No. Signal in P3. Dragon jumps the signal to P3 here. As Jay Hartnell also crosses the line in 5th, Clark in 6th, Rosie crosses in 7th, Ian crosses in 8th, Santi 9, iNemo 10, and actually, come to think about it, the sprint race is coming up and Ian is in a great position. He will be starting pole because of that 8th place, where we will see Total P's start 8th. Deciding we're getting driver of the day here for the feature race. I think for me in the feature race, I think I would have to give my driver of the day Dragon on Speed.
Yeah, right strategy call. Got lucky with the safety car as well.
It's either Dragon on Speed or it goes to Nathan for the best crash ever. It's one of the two. But the final running order here in the feature race is Total P's P1, Big Balls P2, Dragon on Speed P3, The Single P4, J Hart P5, Cor P6, Rosie P7, Ian P8, Santi P9, Nemo P10, Vintage P11, Very P12, Niva P13, Forster P14. And sadly for Nathan, Real DC and World of Juice, they all DNF from the race. I think Nathan deserves a point for the way that he went out though.
Nah, he picked up a penalty, no points.
As we will sit here and wait for the session to start up for the sprint. I'm going to put my money on Dragon on Speed here in the sprint race. After the showing in the feature race.
I'll go to Senior.
You go to Senior and I'll go Dragon on Speed. Both of you guys were battling that last couple of laps here, so it should be interesting.
By the way, that bet is for P2, Total P's for P1.
And it's fucking pissing it down.
Oh god. Oh, this is interesting.
So this has just changed. I've seen Total P's in the wet here. I've not seen many of the other drivers in the wet, so I'm gonna have to go with Total P's. It's no offence to any other drivers, just after some previous results with racing Total P's in F2 in the wet.
Yeah, we've seen him at Austria. It's the same in the wet as he is in the dry.
Singapore as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, let's be fair, I done the last one in that race. I binned it within lap 1, so you're doing better than me, Nathan. As I'm waiting for the drivers to ready up. I'm sure everybody already knows that in the sprint race you do not have to make a pit stop, so you can go to the end if you wish. As you can see, Ian starting us off here. Some of the drivers losing some traction already. Somebody crashed in the back here.
Ooh,
It
Ian's
looks
gone
like it
deep.
may have been.
Rosie's took him. Claire's also having a look.
I think DC had some issues there with traction off the line as he made contact with the wall. And Ian's already lost out.
Nathan's up 5 positions already.
Yeah, Nathan's done really well there. I feel really bad for all the guys behind here. Total P's currently made up 2 positions. As I can barely see anything on my screen with this rain, I don't even know what the drivers can see.
All I can see is a load of names and a blinking red light. Ian's gone wide again, he's lost another position. He might lose another.
The single's also looking to get past here. The Total P's on the gearbox of the single right now.
Top pieces behind you, you want to overtake the car in front to save yourself some time.
Now if I'm right in thinking from the last time, only the top 8 actually get points in the sprint
Who's
race.
gone round the outside? What a move. Top pieces having a look as well.
Looks like he's got to make this stick now. He's went a little bit wider. You see Ian on the inside. A little bit close there. think Total P's actually has a bit of traction, do you think that? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some very nice wheel driving between
Did Total P's just take that corner flat?
I think so.
Fair play to him.
He's insane.
Everyone else breaks, he goes full out.
Not really said much here. Dragon on Speed is looking to make a move on caution. Where's he got to come now? I think he's got to wait until the exit on a Rouge. He's just trying to play it safe. He's also got the single right up beside him here. The single backs out the last second. I think that was the right decision by the single, to be honest. That could have got very messy.
Got a good run on him though. Total P's has got the run on him. Oh my god. Oh, Desingo down the inside.
And Desingo is span a little bit. Did he make a lot of big contact with
him and Total P's collided. He went down the inside, Total P's went on the outside. Similar to Schumacher Hakkinen in the way there.
P's now eyeing up Dragon on Speed. Total P's is looking to try and take maximum points here.
Fair play to Rosie, she's got herself a decent lead.
She's got a very decent lead here as Ian actually picked up a 3-second time penalty. Why am I still on position change? But I'm on position change because there's no point looking at tyres, they're all on the same tyre. We've got to jump on board now.
What happened to Jay Hart?
Nemo. I'm not entirely sure what happened to Jay, mate, I missed it. I think he might have been involved in what happened between P's and the single, maybe.
No, he lost positions at the start, I know that.
I think I was watching Dragon on Speed try to take Cora at the time of things. Well, he was running 8 before that lap, so we can see Nemo here try to gain some ground on Nathan, as Nathan's trying to gain the ground on Big Balls, and he's actually made the move.
Dragon on Speed has left the session.
And Dragon on Speed is not going to be happy with that. As Ian turn 1, and so does
Dragon on Speed has actually gone offline.
I know Dragon on Speed been having a lot of disconnection issues quite recently, wasn't he? So and they jump on board with Ian as he just makes that move. Oh, Dragon on Speed's a ghost. All the cars are going to make a move on Dragon now, so we won't really watch that part.
I am on Big Balls, just chasing down Ian.
See right now that the single is currently down on 9th, but he does have the Ghost of Dragon Speed in front of him here, so he will get into that.
Nemo's just jumped Big Balls. Nathan's looking to do the same. That's too far back.
I've not got an interval time anywhere. I can't tell how close people are right now.
Yeah, mine have just disappeared.
On board here with Total P's as he's chasing down Rosie. He looks to be about 6/10 behind us just now, I think.
I'll say that's closer to a second.
Total P's just picked up the fastest sector 2, like over 1.3 seconds faster than any other driver apparently. I think we're about to see a fast lap come in here from Total P's as he looks to do the Grand Slam again. Rosie loses a little bit of traction there, and Total P's picks up the fast lap of a 2:10.6.
Which Nearly 2 seconds faster than Rose's.
Jesus.
Bearing in mind Rose's set a fastest lap just then.
Yeah. As they navigate through Rouge. Top P's got a great run on Rosie here. And I don't think there's anything that Rosie can do about this. Except maybe smash him in the back and send him away, but we don't promote that kind of driving, so as Total P's makes that move stick quite easy there. I think Rosie just let him go, no point fighting it much right now. As you see Ian get really close to Nemo, but he's currently fighting with, it's Heidi was close anyway, just wide.
Yeah, they are. Nemo just holds him off.
Yeah, my
Nathan is also showing interest in this battle.
This battle has been always long so far. In case anyone doesn't know what the Grand Slam is in an F2 race, I kinda just made it up on the spot. So it's when you win the feature race, you lead every lap that you possibly can, which Total P's did. There's not much you can do when it needs to pit. You also take the fastest lap. Did I already say fastest lap?
Yeah.
Fastest lap, lead from the start, pole, and then when you switch over to the feature race, obviously you start 8th, there's not much you can do about that, but he is now leading and he has the fastest lap. So this would be the Grand Slam in my eyes.
He's already pulled 8 tenths on Rosie. A second now. That guy's insane.
I think this guy needs to use assist. Actually, it's top easy, didn't use assist, I don't think.
I think we should just force him to whack on all
I think he
assists.
maybe uses ABS, but I'm not entirely sure. I know he uses no other assists.
Oh, he's gone a bit wide there.
And he still made up loads of time on Rosie despite going wide. I don't understand, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. Who is that yellow flag there? But here was it maybe for Jay? I'm not sure it was, it could have been Forster actually. It could have been Forster or World of Juice. None of them had damage though. World of Juice does pick up a 3-second time penalty though. And this, please change my camera angle so I can see Jay's wing. It's not like I see his wing. See Dragon on speed getting very close to the signal here. Both these guys are battling out like mad in the feature race. As there's another yellow flag in sector 2. And that looks like it is Vintage. He's took a little bit of a spin here.
Signor's trying to go down the inside now. We'll try and take the outside of Ian. That is a brilliant move.
And Dragon is right on the back of this as well. The middle of the park seems where it's all happening. Nathan has found his way up 10 positions. He's trying to make up. He's trying to make up for that mistake in the feature race. As Total P's picks up a time penalty. Holy shit, he's human. I think that's the one thing that may hold over Total P's. If you get a penalty, I wouldn't. And he also says fastest lap. Go for yourself.
Well, to be fair, it shouldn't count because he got a penalty. Go faster, please.
No, it's okay. As
that's a nice move from
Nemo moved out of the way of Nathan there,
deep.
he just let him pass. He did go a little bit deep and also not wanted to cause any issues. Or Nathan's pulling out the co-owner role in CRL on Nemo. I am your boss. Give me that position. I think you're right. I think. Oh, is Rosie taking a little bit of a spin here, and Car can't avoid it. Car was too close to try and avoid that, or Car would not go. That is so unfortunate.
Desinio got ahead of. Nemo must have got caught as well because Desinio's jumped in.
As we
Desinio's
see,
now chasing down Nathan.
Car has now dropped to 10th here. He was running P3, I think it was. P2, P3? P3, I think it was actually, yeah.
Ian picks it up anyway.
I think Rosie has actually been the lucky one out of this, as she doesn't even look like she's took damage from this. Claude just couldn't react in time. That is so, I actually feel so bad for Claude. You can't really look here. My camera angles went all weird. The single looking to try and catch Nathan here. Nathan's made up 13 positions though. With Nemo making up 6 and he's making up 7.
Nemo should jump in there, he does.
A nice little pass there by Nemo. Every time I say his name, I'm thinking about finding Nemo.
I've nearly called him that a few times.
The way you need to call it is, did you just see that lap? A 210 flap.
I could do that in a Formula 1 car.
That is a very good lap by Total Peace. I'm sure he's just doing this on purpose because I know he's sitting on my stream. Looks like that Nathan would be very happy here with a P2. Especially after
Nathan's actually hitting 210s as well. His last lap is a 210.9.
Actually, I still can't help but feel so bad for Clark. He's just got caught up in something that was nothing to do with him, and he just couldn't react in time. It was so unfortunate because Rosie's car should have actually ghosted. Her car was sideways on the track, it should have ghosted.
Just on board with Forster as he's on the gearbox of World of Juice.
We're actually going to jump on board with the single as he's getting closer to Nemo. I know I'm called him Finding Nemo. I have to stop this time.
Call him that. I'm changing his nickname in the server
still
tomorrow.
Running in PV. Can Finding Nemo find the strength to keep a hold of his P3 as the single actually runs a little bit wide there on the exit.
That's likely people warning for that.
I will jump on board the race director actually. Not because I get the offers right now. He's got a great run on Finding Nemo here. As I get a little bit close coming out of this, but I can't watch.
Oh, that's
I
brilliant.
Finding Nemo backs out of it. He backed out of that. I do not think he wanted any part of that.
That was brave from the senior though.
That was brave by them both. I got scared. I couldn't watch.
Oh, Rosie spun again.
And
Oh, that's just unlucky.
Cars coming here.
Claire should get a move on her now into turn 1. Before turn 1 even.
Rosie brake very. I think that was early there. I think she may have let Claude pass. She may be feeling a bit sorry for Claude here after that incident before.
Ooh, that's a hell of a corner cut there from World of Juice.
Yes, we're currently migrating host. Who's the host? Maybe he's the host.
Is he
Yes,
disconnected?
we've lost. Yeah, we've lost Nibby from the race.
Oh, and his AI is pitted as well.
Yeah, he has pitted. I just went to that as well.
Let's see if I can get him back in. He's in there.
as he goes a little bit hot into that corner there. That was so close. Nathan nearly got a love tap on the ass.
Good car control to avoid him, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd do that. If that was me, I'd have went right at him. We see Big Balls pick up a 3-second time penalty here. Spa's not been very nice end today. We'll jump back down to Rose again. She's got a decent run on clock here. She's got a bit of a hold. Rosie went off. She's made contact with the wall. She's spinning on the grass.
Oh my god. Designo's just set the fastest lap.
And that is a very nice lap by Designo. And that spin there by Rosie is all but ruined the rest of the race. She can't even keep the car on the track right now. I don't know how she doesn't have a penalty yet.
Designo's got them run on Nathan.
I'm going to jump back on board there.
Nathan giving the squeeze
oh
to
my
defend.
God, real. They're actually real. I can't watch.
Oh, no room left there by Nathan.
It's hard to go wide there. He had no option to go wide to avoid any kind of incident. Nathan's looking to come back here.
Nathan refusing to back out.
They make a little bit of contact here. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way.
Oh, that's brilliant racing. Nathan going for the switchback maybe? No, traction.
I don't think I'll jump to total P's when he crosses the line. I'm watching the track map when he gets close. So too busy watching these guys battle.
My emos again showing interest.
Nathan's lost a little bit of pace here in the last couple of corners. As the single runs a little bit wide, he needs to be careful because we know he's at least got one. The single span.
Oh!
That is so unfortunate for the signal here. He just needs to try and hold it together now, as he does have Very coming right up behind him very quick. I think Very has got managed to make the pass here. The signal is still in the running to at least grab some points, so as you see Total P's cross the line. MP1. Nathan crossing the line at MP2. We've got Finding Nemo, sorry, MP3. Big Balls MP4. Big Balls has actually been jumped by Dragon on Speed again. Dragon on Speed finishing P4. Big Balls P5. Ian P6. Ferry P7. The single picking up the last points in P8. Santi P9. Clock P10. Real DC P11.
I didn't even realise it was the last lap. That race went quite quick.
I have Jay Hartnell jump Vintage to P12, Vintage finishing P13. Forster is going to come across the line in P14 with World of Juice, sorry, not World That Juice. World That Juice has got to finish P15. Nivy will finish P16 and Rosie will finish at the back, unfortunately, in P17. So that was an eventful race, as I don't know.
She still can't keep it on the track. Spinalla.
I mean, at this stage, I think I would just retire on track. Every other car's finished.
There's always one aim. Finish the race.
Yeah, she looks like she wants to finish it. Yeah.
We've only got 1 minute 20, Rosie. Oh!
And it looks like she's going to give us some donuts.
There's a penalty.
And on the lane, she picks up a penalty. That is mad. I don't know what's happening. She's tried to make it across the line. Span, and it still doesn't go.
Her tyres must be about 1,000 degrees. Rosie was the entertainment of the day, that's for sure.
As Nathan picks up driver of the day, and obviously full deserved from Nathan.
Yeah, definitely.
Making up, what was it, 13 positions. He had some great battles in there as well. But as you can see, Total Peas does the Grand Slam. He is Venus
Did he
Williams
get the fastest
of
lap?
the F1 world. And he also took the fastest lap.
Oh,
Wait,
he
what?
did as...
No, he didn't.
No,
That's not right.
The Seniors did.
The Signal's got it, but it's given it to Total Peas. So,
Did the
we'll
Senior
let
get
the
a warning on
owners
his
decide
lap?
that.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters if you get a warning, to be fair. It clearly shows here that he's got the fastest lap, so I think
'cause
that
usually
point
it wouldn't even
will
show it, would
go to, yeah, I think that point will actually go to the Signal, which means Total Peas has not done the Grand Slam. Haha. Total Peas did finish P1, Nathan P2, I Nemo P3, Dragon on Speed P4, Big Ball P5, Ian MC P6, Ferry P7, The Single P8, Santa P9, Core P10, Real DC P11, J Hunter P12, Vintage P13, Forster P14, Breathe, P15 is World of Juice, P16 Nivea, and P17 goes to Rosie. I don't think we can call her Rapid Rosie after the day.
Rapid at spinning.
So, yeah. Roundabout Rosie. That's what the double R means. Thanks guys for tuning in to this race. And we'll be here again next week, Bruce. At what track?
I have no idea, mate. Like you say, I just wing it when I come here.
Yeah, I just think as well. We actually don't know what track's next. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, James.
I want to take a guess, but I think I may butcher the guess. So, I actually want to say Monaco.
Oh, Monaco was last week, mate.
Monaco last week?
Yeah.
Monaco was last week, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah.
I can't even... Oh, fuck, it was. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we will be here same time next week. Hopefully. Unless James decides to kick us out of the cone box. But
Probably will after this.
But thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you all next week.
Catch you later, guys.